thankful. Happy Thanksgiving. I don't know if you remember this, but when I was a freshman in high school, I sang the Tagalog song during Thanksgiving. And here I am, a freshman in college, talking about that same song. Wow, I think that alone demonstrates God's faithfulness. The song I sang was Hai Puti Mo, and yes, we can all laugh at my accent as I try to say that. I found the English translation and wanted to share that with you. True and great is your faithfulness, O God. Your love is pure and unequaled. In my heart, in my life, I offer my praises to you. Before, now, after, and forevermore, be glorified. Lord, you are so good to me. You're the only one I worship. I will sing and praise you. Lord, you are so good to me. I remember before leaving for college how anxious and afraid I was. Afraid of having to leave the comfort and familiarity of home. Afraid of having to leave my family. Before leaving, I remember my parents praying over me. Send her the right people, send her the right friends. I remember asking for that too, asking God to give me people who truly love Him. Friends who will encourage me in my walk with Him. At the beginning of college, I was really just sad and discouraged. Everyone seemed to have already found their groups of friends, and I felt so alone. I missed my family, I missed home. God kept reminding me to hold on to Him, to hold on to the dream that He placed in my heart. After a week, I found the people who were the answers to the prayers of my parents, the answers to my prayers. I remember asking God to send me the right people literally 1 minute before I met them. And I'm so blessed and thankful because I know that God was directing my steps to the right church. And actually, before college, I signed up for a different church, but God had plans better than mine. I honestly couldn't have asked for more than what He's given me. I'm so thankful for the spiritual family I have at UCSD, the new home I found away from home. He saw the desire in my heart and He exceeded my imagination. He exceeded what I desired. He's so faithful, He's so good, and I'm loving life with Him. I've learned the importance of following the will of God, and I was accepted to all the schools that I applied to. I was accepted to UC Berkeley and UCLA, and it's so tempting to chase after prestige, but I knew that it was God's will for me to go to UCSD. I just felt a peace and overwhelming joy to the point where I would just break down crying and know that God has amazing plans for me. And I'm so very thankful, and I know that if I chased after prestige instead of God's heart, I wouldn't have the God-fearing friends that I have. I wouldn't have this peace, this joy that overflows, and I wouldn't have the anticipation that God is just going to move tremendously. Every time I wake up, I'm just reminded that God is so good and that life with Him is so incredible. And as I sing this song, I just want you to remember all the times that God has been faithful. All the times He came through with miracles in the scary moments. The times where He's provided more than enough, and even how He's there in our everyday lives. Thank Him for what He's done and who He is. He deserves everything He can give and more.